Heart disease is on the rise among California Latinos. Valley View News' Amaris Alarcon is in Echo Park, where a program is offering Latinos a chance to shape up.
Pull-ups, push-ups, and leg exercises are all part of a regular set of workouts offered here at Queens Care Family Clinic's Echo Park. These men and women are taking part in a rigorous exercise routine available to them at no cost. The program is made up of mainly low-income Latino women and men. This comes at a time where cardiovascular diseases are on a rise among middle-aged Latinos.
We have been taught what to eat, and we are all benefiting, depending on what we have. Some of us have diabetes, high cholesterol, or high blood pressure.
The California Department of Public Health says that 38% of low-income California Latino adults are overweight and 31% of low-income California Latino adults are obese. Among California Latinos, heart disease, stroke, cancer, diabetes account for 54% of all deaths, and only 47% of California Latino adults get the minimum 30-minute of moderate physical activity 5 days a week. Nutrition plays a role as well. Some Latino families say they eat unhealthy because they don't have the resources.
I think that the idea that eating unhealthy is easy, and also people do think it is cheaper when really you can eat very healthy on a budget.
Community health worker Alfredo Munoz runs the fitness program. He says that if this program wouldn't be free, he probably wouldn't see as many patients.
It's no cost to them. All I ask for them to do is to show up by 9 o'clock. The class is an hour long, from 9 to 10. And then the last 5, 7, maybe 10 minutes of the class, I just lay down and they all just recover.
Upon arriving, the patients must turn a conference room into a space to work out in. For now, Queens Care Family Clinics will continue to run the program for free and hopes to see more improvements among the patients who have taken this opportunity to improve their health. In Echo Park, I'm Amaris Alarcon for Valley View News.
A new study has found that young children who are spanked tend to be more aggressive when they get older. The results from the Tulane University study shows that 3-year-olds who are spanked are much likelier to be aggressive by the age of 5. The study says that teaching a child why certain behavior is wrong is more effective than spanking. Valley View News sent a crew out on campus to get CSUN student reactions to the study.
I do know some people who have been spanked when they were kids, and I've known them literally since they were children, and now that they're older, they are very much so aggressive.
I've been spanked, and it's mostly just to basically like discipline you. I think it's helpful because it disciplined me a lot. It got me to where I am, so I don't think that's true.
I think that there's, possibility that students or kids in this case who are exposed to violence at a young age, via parent, guardian, relative, whoever, it can lead them to be more violent, absolutely.
I got spanked as a kid and I'm not more aggressive.
Coming up next in sports, Phil Mickelson wins an emotional third Masters title and dedicated it to his family. And now, here's Jason Rose with sports.
U.S. golf star Phil Mickelson has a new showpiece for his wardrobe. He's wearing the green blazer that comes with every Masters tournament win, and this is Mickelson's third. Lefty shot a bogey-free 5-under, 6-7 par to finish 72 holes on a 16-under 272, defeating England's Lee Westwood by 3 strokes. You might not know it by looking at him, but this has been a very trying year for the left-handed golfer in his family. His wife, Amy, has been battling cancer and was on the green for the first time this season for her husband's triumphant win. Tiger Woods' wife, Elin, was not in attendance, and the 5-time Masters champ struggled to a final round 69, sharing 4th place with South Korean KJ Choi on 277. Mickelson says the Masters is a day he and his family will remember for the rest of their lives. And for Tiger, he says he doesn't know when he'll play again. At Staples Center, the Lakers were looking for a bounce-back home win against the potential first-round playoff opponent, Portland Trail Blazers. We'll jump right to it. Late in the 4th, Rudy Fernandez with the sweet lob to LaMarcus Aldridge, who finishes with the two-handed flush. Later, the Lakers are down 2 with under a minute to go, with Kobe Bryant letting loose the Mamba, finishing with the nice lefty finger roll. Count the foul. After Portland regained the lead, Martell Webster makes the stupid mistake of fouling Bryant with under 10 seconds to play, but Kobe missed both free throws. The Lake Show is again bailed out when Derek Fisher gets the offensive rebound and is fouled, but he can only manage to make 1 of 2 at the line. All tied up at the other end when Fish foolishly fouls Webster on the three-point attempt. He'd make all 3. The Lakers would get one last chance, but Pau Gasol's deep 3 finds the back of the rim. Blazers hold on to win 91-88. The Lakers have lost 2 straight home games for the first time since 2008. The Angels hosting the Oakland Athletics, trying to get an early division series win. LA up 2 in the second when Adam Rosales cuts the lead in half. That's his first homer of the year. In the 7th, it's Rosales again. Lines one the other way, and he'll score. Oakland will add 5 more, and the Angels' pitching woes continue. Athletics win 9-4. Joe Saunders gave up 4 earned runs. He is now 0-2 this season with an ERA above 7. Angels now head east to take on the reigning World Series champion New York Yankees. In Florida, the Dodgers were trying to get back on track after a tough loss the night before to the Florida Marlins. In the top of the 4th, it's Ronnie Belliard coming through with a 2-run single. Dodgers up 4. The Marlins bats get their chance in the bottom of the same inning, and George Cantu comes through with the 3-run bomb that makes it a 1-run game. Later in the 7th, it's Cantu again, this time with the 1-out double off reliever Jared Weaver. Dodgers down 6-5. LA would get their chance in the 9th with runners at the corners, but James Loney grounds out. Marlins win 6-5. Oh, the Matador men's volleyball team has beat 8 out of the 10 top seeds in the nation, but they're still not getting a lot of attention. Valley View's Sean Wiseman is here to tell us about it.
The Matadors have beaten the nation's top-ranked team, Stanford, 3 times this season and seem poised to make a solid playoff run. The CSUN men's volleyball team works hard at practice, fine-tuning their game because they know they can't afford to get off track. The 3rd-ranked Matadors play in the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation, which boasts 11 of the country's top 15 teams and is considered the toughest volleyball conference in America. Senior middle blocker Jack Ratajczyk says the balance of the team is what makes the Matadors so good.
If someone's having an off day, there's another person to pick it up, and it's tough for other teams because we can fire from both directions, and they have to watch out for everybody, not just one person.
Ratajczyk says the remaining games all have to be played like a championship game, and with the playoffs fast approaching, they'll have to play with that mindset. Head coach Jeff Campbell says the team's depth and desire to win is what keeps the Matadors near the top of their division so consistently.
If you take a day off or take a night off, if you're mentally not ready to go, you are absolutely going to lose in this league. So in order to be successful, you've got to practice, you've got to really work on being ready to go every single night. And that's what our guys do.
The 13-year coach says it's a big advantage for the team to play against such a high level of competition on a regular basis. Coach Campbell says the team's goal is the same as it is every season, to bring home a national championship. And if the Matadors finish the season strong, they'll likely finish in the top 10 for the 7th consecutive season. If the Matadors are able to bring home a national championship, it'll be the first time in school history. Senior Kevin McNiff has taken Player of the Week honors 3 times this season and says the team stress is getting better with every practice and every game. He says serving and staying consistent is what the team needs to continue to focus on.
Every game, we know that we can hang with anybody, so we're never nervous or worried about who we're going to play.
Both players say the team's dedication is what keeps the squad so exciting and competitive. They'll need their A-game every day from here on out to reach their season's goal. In Northridge, I'm Sean Weisman for Valley View News.
Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger will not be charged for allegedly sexually assaulting a woman in a Georgia nightclub. Prosecutors say there was not enough evidence to prove Roethlisberger assaulted a 20-year-old college student. A doctor says DNA was found on the woman, but it wasn't clear to whom it belonged. And experts could not determine if she was raped. The quarterback will meet with Commissioner Roger Goodell and could be suspended under the league's personal conduct policy. The former home field of the Dallas Cowboys has been demolished with a ton of dynamite. The demolition had been planned for 2 years, and thousands were on hand to witness the destruction of legendary Texas Stadium. Authorities say it will take up to 4 months to clear the debris from the explosion. The stadium was the home of the Dallas Cowboys from 1971 to 2008. That's it for sports. Now back to you.
Coming up in entertainment, actress Dixie Carter has died, and we'll check out the singing of some students in a CSUN version of American Idol.